Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the 901 show live from Memphis, Tennessee. I see our drone is moving down Bill Street, relatively medium speed, I suppose, compared to what I thought it was going to do. All right, we're going to give you a 30-minute show tonight because why? It's pajama night for me, and my back hurting because it's going to rain tonight, so we're going to be short. Bringing in the co-hosts of the Moses and the lady known around the 901, Sybil Marie Presley. Hi,
Well,
Sybil.
hello there. I like your little blue hat thing. It looks cute on you.
My bunny. All right, then. We got the heartbeat of the South and my every heartbeat in the studio. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Mom, how y'all
Hey,
doing?
Tim.
All right, all right. We're going to have a short one. We may not have many views because there's a lot of politics going on, and I'll be able to catch some of it after we get off. So, Donald Trump has a live rally.
Okay.
He's going to be talking about, he was in court
Yes.
today for his 37
Yeah, down in
charges, and
Florida.
yeah,
Yeah.
which he pled no not guilty,
Right.
and so yeah, and so I want to see what he's going to be saying about that. But his poll numbers are constantly rising.
Yeah.
So it's not hurting him a bit. And we're going to talk more about that on Thursday night because it's not politics. All right. All
Well,
right.
that should be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'll have more to talk about, see, after I watch it tonight.
hmm
So I'm going to start out with this before we take a break.
Okay.
Southern Baptist Convention
Okay.
took a vote today on the ban churches from having women pastors, y'all.
Oh.
Have you,
Oh,
have you,
wow.
That's what I say too. Okay, have you ever heard of anything so ridiculous?
You know what? They went back 75 years, didn't they?
They went back, yeah, 100 years.
Yeah.
And it's not going to make sense because see what all the women need to do if they pass that vote is all the women just need to go to leave church and have their own church, right? Yeah,
Yeah, they can
I
start
mean
their
they
own.
have to, but they'd have to go to another religion. This is Baptist. This is a whole Southern
Yeah, you mean
Baptist,
another type of church. Yeah.
another religion.
Deno-
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
deno-
yeah.
Denomination, not religion.
Denomination. Thank you,
Yeah.
hmm
Sybil. That's what
hmm
I was trying to say. They could go to Methodist. They
Yeah.
Well, they
they
sure
go
can.
they could go a lot of different places. Presbyterian. They could go a lot of different places. They ain't got to stay in the Southern Baptist. But I mean that's
Well,
ridiculous.
they sure.
And go
Well,
Sybil.
that's past ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean you got women that's been pastors of churches in the southern area, the southern part of the states for years. Some
hmm
of them have been pastors at their church for 20, 30 years. We got Shelby State professor that left Shelby State Community College when it was Shelby State. Gina is her name. I can't think of the last name right now, but she's been pastor of Metropolitan Baptist Church for about 20 years. I
Right.
know,
Yeah.
you
Right.
know.
They can go start their own church.
No, but I'm saying if the Southern Baptist Convention votes to ban churches that are Baptist churches
Uh huh.
from having women pastors, what's supposed to happen to these women? You know,
Right.
They don't have to go to that church.
Yeah. Well, my opinion is, I think they really had the priorities mixed up. Given this is a Bible Belt state, I think that they should be focusing on the youth of the community
exactly.
for us getting them programs, summer camps, et cetera, et cetera. So, to me, that's just a bunch of hoopla.
You know what I think it is?
What's that?
I think it's retaliation against women because they just got
Yes.
sued for years and years of sexual abuse claims
hmm
filed against the Southern Baptist,
Yeah, sure did.
churches back
Yeah.
here last year, wasn't it? So I think this is
Yeah.
their form of retaliation.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah, they're
that
gonna
was what.
retaliate themselves right out of members.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying because it's the women that hold up the church. You can count the men on two hands that usually
Well,
appear
you sure can.
in a Baptist church.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Brown Baptists, I know they have a lot of men.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But in most churches, I would say what
There's a lot of women.
75%, 75, eighty
Hmm.
percent of them are mostly built of women.
Yeah.
They keep the churches running with their money, with their
Yeah.
time, with their dedication.
Right.
Well, I
So
hope the Southern Baptist is ready for a skinny offering plate then.
yeah, they all sure have one. If they, I can't wait to see if they're gonna vote to do this. They're supposed to have decided it today. So I will be researching so I can talk about it on Thursday night, and I'll let y'all know what the outcome was.
Okay.
All right, and then my other item that I want to talk about before I get to you and Tim is we got a new Tennessee law that went into effect today, and it concerns eyelash experts. They have made it a law where the people that do these eyelash extensions,
Yes.
they don't have to go to cosmetology school. They can bypass cosmetology
Oh,
school. This is 901, and the school is in Bartlett. And they say they only have to do 300 hours, a 300-hour course instead of a 600-hour course in cosmetology school calls for a 600-hour course, and they can do this course in 300 hours,
Well.
and it's
Hmm.
supposed to save them half the money.
Yeah, but
What do y'all think?
they're not gonna mess with my eyes.
yeah, I
Me,
was just saying, that's the last thing you want is somebody that's done took a shortcut to graduation to be working on anything of yours, your hair, your head, your eyes, eyelashes. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't.
well, I
Me
don't
either.
have a problem with the shortcut. I just have a problem with this eyelash stuff anyway.
Yes, right by your
Because
eyes.
yeah, I don't. I stopped wearing mascara. I guess what after I made my movie, so I would say probably about 2019. I guess it was.
Mhm.
Not that I've been wearing it for years, and I understand the makeup look. Cause Tim can tell you his mama wouldn't go nowhere without her makeup.
Mhm.
But I don't wear makeup anymore. I stopped wearing makeup in 2020 or 2019. Was that
Mhm.
Ernestine? Ernestine, you can't get in? Hold on, let me see what Ernestine was. I sent it to her. Let me share it to see that I sent it to her. I thought I did. Yeah, there she go. I just sent it to her. I don't know how I missed it. All of these coming back up. I
Mm.
sent it out to everybody. Let me get to Mary. Okay.
Ernestine said, "Hello, everyone."
That's
Oh, I understand.
where is she at? Is she in the studio yet?
On the chat box, she said hello.
Oh, she down there. Okay. Let me get her. Yeah, Ernestine, I just sent you that. For some reason, my messages didn't go through. And I had sent them to everybody. There it goes. Let me send them again. I don't know why they didn't go through. Some
Mm.
of them went through and some of them didn't. But at any rate, I'm sending them again. So I was wondering why there wasn't nobody in the studio, but hey, there go Paul from Canada. Paul, come on in the studio because we want to find out
Hey,
about those
Paul.
fires. We
Okay.
want to find out about those fires up there in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I was saying, I stopped wearing makeup because after you wear makeup so many years, it will leave holes in your skin. Um, and it messes with the pigmentation of the skin. And I've been wearing makeup probably since I was about 16 years old.
Yeah.
And I could see those holes in my skin. And then Sybil, when I started drinking structured water,
Hmm.
my face began to clear up. from
From
all of that, those old
the
holes of making,
placenta.
wearing makeup, you know,
Well, you said holes. You mean big pores?
big pores,
Well,
large
yeah,
pores.
yeah. Here's another thing about that, about the makeup situation. You have to realize that the majority of how it's made, it comes from a woman's placenta, the afterbirth.
Well, I don't have a problem with the placenta because the placenta is healthy. They
I didn't
use
know that.
that. Yeah, they use that in a lot of medical medicine and
Hmm.
medical treatments. So I don't have a problem with the placenta. I just have a problem with those extended eyelashes and putting in
Uh-huh.
permanent eyelashes. I have a problem with that. Now, I don't, even with the glue, the ones that you glue on yourself, uh, you know, you can feel the tingliness of the glue when you put it on. It's something that your skin have to become acquired to.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
like for instance, now since I haven't worn makeup in about what 6, 7 years, 5 years or whatever, if I was to put some glued eyelashes on, I would feel a tingling immediately because my skin
Well,
has become so sensitive.
well.
But since I
Mhm.
have stopped wearing makeup, my skin has become so smooth and no
Mhm.
holes.
Yeah,
All
you
those,
look
all those.
real pretty.
Yeah. Well,
I
let
must
me.
say.
Yeah,
Let,
and
on the behalf of all men, we honestly think that women have taken it too far. In your generation, it was just used to enhance the beauty.
mm-hmm.
Now you're not even sure who you're meeting. That's how far they have gone with the makeup. Once they take off everything, it's a totally different whole person underneath.
Ernestine say
I'm
interesting.
glad.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Ernestine
Tim,
say
I'm
interesting.
glad you brought that up. You know,
Yeah.
Wait, wait,
because
wait, wait,
yeah.
wait, Silver.
Okay.
Ernestine say interesting. I
Oh
was
yeah.
wearing makeup, different ones, and
Oh
eyelashes with glue.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
wow.
Okay, you're back to your point, Sybil.
Oh yeah. Tim reminded me of something. This man was dating a woman for a long time. They got married or whatever. And
Uh-huh.
the first night, that they were together,
On
she
the
let her
honeymoon.
guard. Yeah, she let her guard down because she always had makeup on. When they were
Uh-huh.
together, even during the night or something. She
Hmm.
looked nice.
Hmm.
Well, she was already married, so she really let her hair down, and she took off her false eyelashes. She scrubbed the makeup off her face. She took her uplifting bra off and the girdle off, and he came into the bathroom and he almost went into shock because she looked. He married somebody that was totally different, and
Yeah.
they they ended up annulling the marriage.
Hmm.
He said,
Well,
"This
Hmm.
is not
yeah,
what
it
I
does
married."
fool them. It does fool them when you use too much. And it's the
Hmm.
same thing with your headshots that you turn in for movie roles.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
that's why they always tell you don't wear makeup. But people will wear it anyway. And like now, they got the on our phones, we can do the pretty stuff on our phone, make it look real
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah. Filter.
And filters and stuff like that, yeah. But when they send their headshot in, and
Hmm.
then they actually, if they go in person to audition, then when the people see them, hey Ruby, that's
Hi,
Ruby,
Ruby.
y'all.
Hey, Ruby.
She
Hey,
starred as Ruby
Ruby.
Jackson in Pearls. Yeah, and so when you go in actually to really audition, a lot of people don't get the audition because why? When they go for the
They don't
audition
look the
in person,
same.
they look nothing like that picture.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
they look when they call you in for an audition, they really want the look that you gave them on that picture, right?
That's
Hmm.
correct. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And so, like she said, hey. So, like all the pictures that y'all see of me, I don't have on any makeup at all.
Hmm.
No mascara. The only thing I wear is like some lipstick. Like this is just some
Yeah.
gloss right here. I put on my
Yeah.
Yeah.
lips.
To
I
the
wear I wear lipstick.
to
Sometimes in
our
a movie I put blush.
yeah, to our
But my
women.
pictures come out better. I
Yeah.
have compared my pictures Now, the pictures that I take now, when I used to wear that makeup,
Yeah,
I'm talking about foundation, mascara, eyeshadow,
yeah,
and all
yeah,
of it. I compare
yeah.
it now, and my pictures now look much more better and
Yeah,
natural.
I want to speak for all the men of my generation. We are tired of being tricked by women with this makeup and all of this.
Right.
We do not know who you are. You are two different people.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not fair to us on our behalf to have to endure tragedy like that.
I was going to Tim say a
It can be a
tragedy.
shocker.
I'm like,
It can be
hey,
a
Jeanette
shocker.
from Dallas, Texas. She say Memphis style
Hey.
wings and things down in Houston, Texas. I'm sorry, Houston, Texas. She say, by loving this one, let's sit, eat, and talk to my friends. She said, come on and subscribe to her YouTube channel, Love and Sunshine, airing soon on YouTube. And she says, Happy Father's Day. Who's it say? Jeanette say, Happy Father's Day to y'all, Tim. But
Thank you,
Tim, I
Mister
can
Net.
I try to move you over, Tim. I think I'll move me down here and let you go up to the top. Cause they know how I look, right? Let them see the
Well,
heartbeat
you
of
can
the
put me in.
South.
You can put me in the bottom.
Are you sitting high? Let me see.
There we go.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
You're you're the star. We got to let the whole world see. Emily
it's still kind
Pearls.
of big. Yeah. So I
I can say
understand. I
hi.
have a question for you. We're talking about those lashes. Ernestine said that she said, interesting. I was wearing makeup, different different ones, and eyelashes with glue. So Ernestine, do you have large pores in your skin now from wearing the makeup over the years? You can answer if you like to, but if you don't want to answer, you don't have to answer.
yeah.
Okay.
We the men call them craters.
Craters.
Yeah,
You know what? I've never seen any large pores on my skin.
Well, that's because you haven't worn makeup all your life.
No, I haven't worn a lot.
You
Yeah,
haven't worn it hardly at all. I know you,
yeah.
Sybil.
But yeah,
not a whole lot. No,
yeah, but with you all's generation, it was just used to enhance the natural beauty. That is
and
not
now
what
it's to
this generation.
transfer.
Right. This is not what this generation is doing. We got fake hair. We got fake eye covers. We have fake lashes.
Fake this, fake
Yeah,
that.
you take out the wig, all the edges are gone. Yeah,
Yeah, that man sure left that woman.
Tim, know he telling the truth though.
yeah,
You're
They got
absolutely
fake
right. Yeah, you don't know
eyes,
what
they
you're
got
getting.
contact lens in
yeah,
the eyes,
yeah,
Yeah, contact
and then they
lens.
got long eyelashes coming from the eye.
yeah. Fake
Mm-hmm.
hair.
Then they got
Hmm.
the fake hair on top of their head,
Yep,
and then they got thick mud on their face
yep.
and fake
Yeah,
nails on their hands.
Exactly.
Y'all
and then
look,
their chest is
I
weird.
just cut my nails.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I
what
have to. I don't
last
like
week?
mine long.
I don't like mine. Well, I used to like them long. When I used to like them long,
They
they
get in
wouldn't
my
grow.
way.
They wouldn't grow, right? But I
Yeah,
just cut my nails last week, and already they grown back. And so I found that if I had just been natural,
yeah,
all of those years ago, uh, gosh, I looked like probably twice as better than I look now, right?
yeah.
But
Your
yeah,
skin
y'all,
looks really nice. That stretchy water helps too.
the structured water really will clear up your skin. And Jeanette say, our
Yeah,
girl
like
from
we
Hey,
Houston.
but
said. Uh huh.
yep. She right.
Jeanette, that was a good one. That Jeanette, our girl from Houston
Yeah,
say, fake butts too.
Yep.
and fake stomach. They put on
It's,
stuff
Oh,
to
wait a
mash your
minute. She got
stomach
one more.
in.
She got one more up there. She say fake tits.
yep.
Yep,
They go for the BBLs. Mm-hmm.
I mean, just fake all the way down, right, Jeanette?
Yep.
head to
So hey,
toe.
yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't have all that stuff in my age. Like Tim was saying. We couldn't really even. All we had was some what was that powder
Yeah.
for women of color. All we had was that brown face powder.
Well,
that
yeah,
we
I
could
pray for this generation because they out of control.
yeah, and we would put just a little bit on, we didn't
Foundation, yeah,
have no liquid foundation and stuff like that. We didn't have
right,
that.
right.
But after later in years, probably in my 40s, after it came out, I did start using that stuff, and that's what messed up my skin. But now I'm so glad that my skin has finally returned almost its complete natural color, and of course softness. But if I had not done my facials, I suppose down through the years, I'd really still have large pores. But I have seen some women. I mean, their skin is just ruined
Yeah.
to the max.
Hmm.
And just to look at their skin without when they don't have their makeup on,
Yeah.
it's like the skin just looks rough,
Yeah.
And yeah, yeah. So it's rough. So we're gonna take a little break. So when we
Okay.
come back, you on deck, okay?
All right, sounds good to me.
All right, y'all stick and stay. We're gonna take a break. We have a short show tonight, cause we're gonna get out of here. Sybil is always short, but we'll be right back. Don't go away.
Love is bigger than ever. The three-row Subaru Ascent. Dog tested, dog approved. Love, it's what makes Subaru Subaru.
What am I gonna get? Ooh, cherries. Oh, okay. How about cherry ice cream? With sprinkles? And maybe a baguette. And a French boy. Bonjour. Ooh la la, baby. You know what I need? Bath bombs. Bombs away! Gotta have Takis. Oh, I need balls. Okay, I'm gonna need some glue. Oh, and a new charger. I can never find those things. And I gotta get flowers for mommy. And a little something for me. Can I get a robe?
Welcome to the Shack 12 Week Shred. My name is Rock Shabazz, and I'm here to take you through the same program that I made for this guy right here.
This program is without a doubt a huge reason why I was able to get fit and stay fit. If you put in the work and stay consistent, you just might be able to keep up. It's time for you to get to work.
All right, we like it when you make it like that. All right, bringing everybody back into the studio. All right, Sybil, you're on deck. What's going on? What you
All
got for
right.
us?
I'm going to talk tonight about how to buy a watermelon. And watermelon season is from June to August. And I have not had my first watermelon yet for the season, but I am looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
And one good little hint when you buy a watermelon, check the stem and look for a dried brown stem. And this is a good clue that the watermelon has ripened on the vine. And a green stem usually means the watermelon was picked too soon, so it's not going to taste as good. It's going to be kind of bland instead of sweet and juicy. And look for the distinctive dark green stripes in contrast to the other green on the watermelon. And this is very important. Look for the big yellow spots on the bottom of the watermelon. It shows that the watermelon stayed on the vine in the ground long enough to ripen before being picked. And then the yellow spots means that the watermelon is sweet and not so bland and tasteless as the watermelons that are picked too quickly. Look for the dotted, textured webbing on the watermelon, and it's a from a result of bees and pollination. And the watermelon is 90% water. It should feel heavy for its size. If you pick up the watermelon and it looks big, but it feels light, it may mean that it's overripe and has started to dry out. So when you cut into it, the watermelon will not be as delicious as you expect. Next, slap or hit the watermelon. And if it's a dull, muted thudding sound, put that watermelon back. This thudding, this thudding sound usually means the rind is very thick, and so it's not going to be as juicy and sweet as you like. And it's going to taste bland. And if you tap the watermelon and you hear a crispy, resonant, hollow sound, when you thump on it, that means this watermelon is more than likely going to be sweet and juicy.
Well,
And
when I
watermelon,
thump on the watermelon sybil, it hurts my finger.
Oh,
So
you,
I guess I could use my hand, huh?
yeah.
Palm of my
well,
hand.
yeah, you can use the heel of your hand and just kind of thump it and see if it has that nice little hollow sound. And
Okay.
then it's going to be a way to find out if it's sweet or not. I do not like to get a watermelon home. My mouth is watering for the watermelon.
Yeah.
I whack into it, take a bite of it, and it's just tasteless. That
Yeah.
makes me want to just throw the watermelon out the window. But
Hmm.
watermelons are very healthy for you, even though it's 90% water. It contains fiber, magnesium, potassium, vitamin A, and antioxidants.
Hmm.
It contains beta carotene and vitamin B6. It also has vitamin C and something called citrulline acid. So it's very good for you. Even though June is watermelon season, I normally don't like to start buying my watermelon until the first week in July. So
Hmm.
July and August is the prime months, and that's what I have to let y'all know about the watermelon. And I can't wait to try my first one for this season. That's it.
Oh,
All
that
right.
was good, Sybil. Yeah, I learned some tips off of that. Give Sybil a round of applause on the watermelon. Understand that you catch all that. All right, Tim, what you got?
Yes.
You're on deck.
Well, once again, dealing with Memphis. T Dot with the help of Memphis Police Department cleared out some underpasses for where the homeless people were residing at. Um, it didn't sit well with me because here's the thing: uh, even though a person is homeless or down on their luck or whatever it is, um, it could have been us or it could be you one day.
Hmm.
You never know. Uh,
Hmm.
and my thing is what they need to be cleaning out, they're not cleaning now, which is the crime situation. I had a
Hmm.
privilege a couple years back to work around homeless people and with homeless people. If you take the time to hear their story, they were
Hmm.
somebody at some point in some time.
Hmm.
A lot of things happen, whether it be, the house market crash. We just had the pandemic,
Hmm.
and it was a lot of things that could put a person in that situation.
That's right.
And talk about the mental health side can
Hmm.
cause mental breakdowns, can push you into homelessness. Anything left untreated only gets worse.
Hmm.
So it's just if we had to make a choice, I believe that the residents of Memphis, Tennessee, would rather the crime be cleaned up than the homeless
Yeah,
people.
I do too.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
because
course.
because at the least they just gonna ask you for a couple of dollars here and there, you know, and I'd rather take that to have somebody asking me than somebody pulling a gun on me or hit me upside my head. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
that really didn't sit too well with me. It just really didn't, because what you're doing is you're moving one problem to another location. You're not
Mm.
coming up with a solution for us getting these people some type of shelter.
I'm glad you said location because they probably not. They probably picked certain locations where they did that and not in a middle class neighborhoods
Hmm.
or poor
Hmm.
class neighborhoods, poor neighborhoods. They probably just did that and on those inner. Are you talking about where they stand, where the people are driving and they have a sign? Is that what you're talking about?
No, they're from their words, they're saying that there was campsites that were underneath the underneath the
Interstates.
yeah, underneath the interstates.
They've been staying
Oh,
there for years and hadn't been bothering anybody.
Exactly.
uh-huh. Well, why didn't they? Why did they, rather than move them? Why didn't they try to place them somewhere?
That's the problem. They're not. They're not trying.
Yeah, I mean, don't move me if you ain't got nowhere to put me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
That's just dumb.
Yeah,
I
it's
never
not.
heard of being evicted from an interstate.
Yeah, how you
Yeah.
going? Yeah, well, I guess cities say since they built it, it's theirs. But still, if you don't have anywhere to put me, why are you gonna move me from where I am when I'm not bothering anybody?
Right. And that's not the solution anyway. Not the right one.
No, of course it's not. And
Yeah.
but speaking of Tennessee, and I'm gonna say it still again on politics.
Okay.
If y'all got a problem with 901, I'm telling y'all right now, please do call Governor Bill Lee's office
Aha.
because I had an issue that I had been dealing with for 7 weeks and I couldn't get no response from an entity, from a government entity. And when I called him, I got my response in less than 24 hours. And not
Hmm.
only that, it was settled. It was settled.
Hmm.
So, I had
Oh,
never
okay.
met him personally, and I know he is Republican. But see, Democrats have problems too, and if you depend on certain folks, unless you're in the Democratic clique,
Yeah.
to help you, they might not help you. You
Hmm.
know, so it is just good to know that you have a governor that will answer you immediately.
Right.
Well,
And
that's wonderful. That's almost unheard of. And Douglas has a good comment about the homeless.
I get back to it after I finish talking about this. But yeah, because see, I have written to um, the city mayor's office before by email. Didn't even get. I'm still waiting on a response, and that was last
Hmm.
year.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
Right.
see what I'm
They-
saying?
Yeah.
And
They'll
that
That.
get
was
back to you the 12th of never.
and so I don't expect it now because it's probably lost somewhere in 513. But
Probably,
I
yeah.
was just blown away, and I'm
That's
just gonna give
quick.
a governor of our state of Tennessee a big old round of applause. I don't care who
Wow.
dislike it. I'm telling you something from my personal experience, and I
Yeah.
love it.
Great.
Okay, so Douglas also said that Ernestine says all good information tonight. It sure was. And Doug has said about your watermelon symbol that it's also a aphrodisiac. Aphrodisiac.
Hmm.
I think he's saying
Okay. Well,
like
that's
chocolate,
good to
you know.
know.
And he
And
got
Uh,
it
one
has
about the
something else,
shelter.
yeah. So then he says they should treat all they should treat all homeless people with shelter and controlled counseling, etc. There's a new big shelter downtown Memphis. Oh,
Mm.
really? I did not know that.
I didn't
No,
Okay.
I
know
didn't
that
either.
either.
Yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, it's good to know. So
Hmm.
they should have took her to the downtown shelter, you know.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
did they do? They just ran them off, just told them they had to move, huh?
Yeah. Just
Told them they had to
bulleting them
move
out.
along. They didn't provide
Hmm.
any transportation.
Hmm.
Okay, Doug said that he wrecked his car, got hurt on the job, so he went through the downtown shelter. They provide thorough treatment. All right,
That's
good.
good.
Let's give them a round of applause.
Yeah,
Thanks for sharing that, Doug. That's good information to know. Thank you
absolutely.
so much. All right, y'all. I think that about wraps it up for
Yep.
us.
Yep.
Tim, your closing remarks, because we all got something we want to do. I'm going
Oh,
to get. I'm going to get on my back massager with heat.
okay. Great show.
I got a new healing toy.
Yeah, I know,
Well,
right?
that
Well,
sounds great.
great show, great information, short and sweet to the point. I like it. Can't wait to do it again. With that, I wish everybody love, peace, and happiness, and let's be safe out there, y'all.
All right, love it. Sybil, your closing
Uh, Like
remarks.
I said, we always have fun, fun on the 901.
All right.
It was
Yes, we
short and
do.
sweet, but I think we had a great time tonight.
Yes, of course we
Yeah.
do.
Mhm.
And we probably won't have many viewers because, like I said, they're all busy, and they usually come in about quarter to eight after
Yeah.
they watch their little 7 o'clock stuff and
Yeah.
new. But they used to staying on over past an hour, but so they'll have to catch us on the replay.
Yep.
All
Yeah.
right, we'll see y'all. That's our time. Good night. We love
Nice.
you.
Hey.